Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on again another glorious day, Monday day. The work's out of the way, I'm at home, now I'm going to have a chill out, I'm going to do some reviewing. So today, Waddlegoose cider from Aspall, 4.6%. This was bought from Home Bargains, so whether it's still at Home Bargains, because obviously at the moment I visit as few shops as I can go near. But it says here, a modern cider calls for a modern apple. Sure, your Worcester, Spartan and Cox all have their place. But Waddlegoose takes a deliciously fresh approach with apples like Gloster 69, is that Zari, Gala, new varieties, bred to be mouth-wateringly crisp and flavoursome. So it's a contemporary cider from Aspall then. And obviously, not only have I got this fella, but I've got the Premier Crew from Aspall. I've got another Waddlegoose. Oh yeah, and I've even got their Harry Sparrow cider as well. So quite a few eventual reviews when I get round to doing all these reviews. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's see what it's like. So, the wife rings up. She bought a Hoover last year, £130 for this blooming Hoover. And I used it once and it was crap. The suction was rubbish. So anyway, phones up, she did, and the bloke on the phone says, yeah, just bring it in and we'll swap it and whatever. Ah, fair enough. Takes it to the shop. So I walk into Sainsbury's, sets the alarm off. Gets up to the till. Oh no, sorry, we can't take it at the moment. Yeah, you've got to phone up the original thing first. Until June the 15th, we're not allowed to do anything until Boris says we can. I'm like, hey, tards. Oh gosh, hey. So, quite a straw coloured pour. Good lacing around the edge, no actual head. And not a lot on the nose. Bloody hell, that's subtle. Dip my nose in trying to sniff it. There's apple there, but it is very subtle aroma. Sweet on the taste, like a sweet apple taste, this one. Oh, quite a nice tartness there. Definitely sweet though. It's very different. Oh, so in our kitchen we've got one of these what we call halogen ovens. And now what it is, it's like basically like a glass bowl, and the thing on the top, you turn it on to say 160, turn it around to 20, and it cooks. It cooks brilliantly. Not good for chips, but good for that processed chicken and steaks and potato products, and you know, any meat is sound in there. Not really for joints, but normal, you know, steaks and that sort of thing. For drumsticks. I know I turned it on last night. It burnt something. I thought, oh god, I tell this is playing up. And we've just lowered the temperature and it's still burnt the food, so it looks like it's knackered. So looks like I'll be cooking my son's food on the barbecue tonight. We've got a normal oven as well, but yeah, it makes life so easy because it uses so little electricity, and only about £30 to buy. And if you've got kids who eat like fish fingers and that sort of thing, chicken and whatever, It's great because it's a lot easier than keep banging the oven on. And obviously it's only a compact space, so it's a lot easier for you're saving on electricity at the same time. So yeah, definitely got a sweeter taste to it. Obviously it's a traditional cider, as traditional ciders go. Yeah, different, very different. Ooh. Oh, you know, it's actually nice to be in here. I think the temperature's about 27 degrees in here, so it's warm, but not in direct sunlight. And it looks like this lager has finished. It's gone clear. There's no bubbles. I mean, there'll always be some carbon dioxide or whatever it is there, but it's not bubbled for days now. So I presume it's finished. So at some stage I've got a great job to do, which means I've got to wash out a load of bloody bottles. Yeah, wash out a load of bottles, sterilise them, and put this in. And this is for the wife, although I shall be obviously testing it as well, you know. It's not just for the wife, she can't have it all. And isn't it funny in life, our dog, he was peeing blood, had blood in his wee, and took him to the emergency vets on Sunday, and them swines know how to charge. Like 246 quid, and all I did was have a look at him, and £60 for a consultation fee, and then another consultation fee when she phoned back up. It's like, fucking hell, you're taking the piss out of people. I mean, yeah, if I was on the dole, I could go in with a dole fee and get it for free. And, you know, we don't mind paying our way, but, you know, you can't be taking the mick out of people. It's just unfair. Pay the right price, definitely, but... And anyway, got tablets for him, and she took him today. The bleeding stopped, thankfully. It looks good, but he had they noticed something in his prostrate area, like a lump. So they've scanned him today, and it's one of two things. It's either a cancer growth, or, and I'm tending towards this, it's an infection that's bubbled up, and he's now got antibiotics for 2 weeks. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the little fella, I mean, he's like normal. You wouldn't notice there's anything wrong with him. He's still as balmy as he always was and is. You know, he's a cracker of a dog. And he's a stress head as well. He's just like me, proper stress head. Although I don't run around when I've had a shit. Not these days, anyway. So yeah, and today was charged 115, which, yeah, it's still pricey, but you do expect to pay a certain amount, because he had to scan, the consultation, more tablets. So 115, that to me is a fairer price, but that on Sunday was ridiculous, you know, bang out of order. I mean, I know it's a Sunday, but a lot of people work single time all week nowadays, you know. Did in bloody Sainsbury's. Used to work Saturdays and Sundays, and it was classed as single time, apart from the staff that had been on old contracts who got an extra payment. Oh. Yeah, so this was about £1, £1.29 or something from Home Bargains. And it may well still be there. It's hard to know because I haven't been going for weeks. And I'm finding it very hard at the moment, on a slightly different tangent, getting beers. Drink Supermarket, one of my go-to sites for beers, because they're cheap as well and they have a good range. You look at their single bottle beers and they've got about 6, and they've usually got about 40, 50, you know. And obviously the good weather, people are ordering, and because these so many people are ordering online these days, it's making it a swine to get anything. It's a struggle to get beers from a different, from a different thing. What I need is beer shops that sell single cans. That rip apart the multi packs and sell them singly. That's what I need. And beers and shops that sell different beers. But at a good price, at a cheaper price. I mean, there is one beer shop in Nottingham. Actually got a, well, no, there's more than one. Sorry, there's about 4 or 5 actually thinking about it. But there's one. But you're looking at paying £5 upwards for beers, and it's all right, but it's not. It's not for reviewing purposes. It gets expensive quickly. Anyway, I had some good feedback towards the beer room. If you haven't seen it, I've done a pic, and it's going at the front of the channel. I'll do it tonight. But I've done a video of the beer room, and good feedback from people. So that's good. I'm happy with it. It's amazing what you can do with a shed. We bought this shed for as a gym, but it was always my thing to turn this into like a mini pub, and then obviously started doing beer reviews, and now it's like this outdoor living we all crave for these days, and especially at the moment with the coronavirus going on, to have a good garden, good seating areas. And these rat and 3-piece suites, you'd have thought 10-15 years ago you'd have a 3-piece suite in your garden. It's crazy how it's all changed. And I mean, I've had my rattan sets for 7 or 8 years now, and they're still in as good condition now as there was when I bought them, because we put them under a gazebo in winter, tarpaulins to stop them getting damaged by the winter weather. Oh dear. So yeah, definitely got a sweet taste to it. An interesting cider for those who are cider fans. I mean, there's a lady who follows my channel on Instagram, and she's mad on ciders. Amber Loves Cider is her handle, and she's posting cider pictures every day. So she obviously likes a cider. And lots of different ciders I've never heard of. And like all of us, most of us want to try new stuff. Hence why I go out. I try not to buy some of the stuff that I love. There's lots of beers I love, but I try not to buy them again because, just so I get different beer reviews. Although, when I look at the beginning of the channel, I notice that some of them beer reviews have got absolutely paltry views, so it may be that I'll have a look, go through them, and the ones with the least views, actually re-review them, because they deserve to be watched by more people. Some great beers. Ooh. I think I've been craving a beer all day. Although I think I did have a bit too much last night. I fell asleep and that was it. I'd been on the old apple juice or wine, and let me tell you, these juice wines, apart from don't ever do prune juice. Jesus Christ, that was a mistake. But yeah, the apple juice wine, it's a cracker. And so was the orange juice, and I've still got the red grape and cherry. to drink. I even started that barrel, apart from doing a small review of it. A good twang to it as well. Oh, so a sweetness, a good twang when you drink a lot of it. Yeah, it's a nice, different cider. Ooh. So, oh, there you go. Waddlegoose by Aspall. Aspall, one of the biggest cider makers in the country. More known for traditional than the fruity stuff. Straw coloured, good lacing, no head. On a very subtle nose, you could hardly smell it. Bloody hell, my nose did block today and I couldn't smell it. Only subtly, really subtly. On the taste, a sweetness in the taste, a good twang when you get a mouthful of it, and a refreshing and sweet cider. So, yeah, very different. Home Bargains is the only place I've ever seen it. I've never seen it in any of the shops, but that's not to say it won't appear in the shops, because I tend sometimes that Home Bargains and B&M Bargains get stock before the big supermarkets do. I don't know why. Certain things anyway. So yeah, out of 5. And for me, yeah, nice, a sweet cider. I can't really fault it. Obviously on the nose there was nothing, well, apart from a very subtle bit of apple. Out of 5, for me, yeah, a good traditional cider. Certainly refreshing, certainly crisp, as all ciders are, let's be fair, or should be, unless they're answered. Out of 5 then, I'm going to give it a 3.8 out of 5. Yeah, pretty decent. And that's it for this review. And I'll do some cooking there, and some sausage on the barbie. Thanks for watching, see you soon.